Welcome to this week's Hymn of the Week. This week we have EOW 490, Let All Mortal Flesh Keep Silence. Probably many of you know the Johann Strauss, Also sprach Zarathustra, right? Da-da-da-ba-da, right? This is very much a hymn about mystery, just like the Also sprach Zarathustra, and it's an English paraphrase of the cherubic hymn that comes from the liturgy of St. James, as we see here under the text by Gerard Moitry. And usually, when this liturgy, this part of the liturgy was sung, it was at the point when the bread and the wine were brought forward to the altar, and this procession, this point of mystery. And the concept of the great mystery of communion comes through in this text, and also the way that Gerard Moitry translated it and made that paraphrase, I think, brings it through even stronger. So there's that mystery there. And what's interesting is when we look at the music, it says French folk tune. We see the tune Picardy, which relates to the area of Picardy in France, that region. And it was printed in a book, Chansons populaires des provinces de France. And so we know it was a folk tune. And that's how I plan to interpret it. So for this hymn of the week, we're going to do something completely different. Use some monophonic tones, so one line only, monophonic for each line, for each verse. And then to verse 4, I will just freely improvise the chords that I hear in the moment as a form of worship, as it is at his feet the six-winged seraph. So this is Let All Mortal Flesh Keep Silence.
Let all mortal flesh keep silence, and with fear and trembling stand. Ponder nothing earthly minded, for with blessing in his hand, Christ our God to comes for homage to demand. King of kings, yet born of Mary, as of old on earth he stood, Lord of lords in human vesture, in the body and the blood, he will give to all the faithful his own self for heavenly food. Rain God, rain the walls of heaven, spreads its rain on all the way, as the light of light is setting from the realms of endless day.
improvised manner. I can tell you, I did not practice that at all. I used some of the chord extensions, to really dig into that concept of mystery and to really realize that with communion, we really don't understand the full mystery of it all. It is a great mystery, and that is all credit due to the power of Jesus Christ and how he's working in this world and through us. So it's important, I think, sometimes to have the music be colored that way. And sometimes it may sound different or weird, but as you hear that, even in your own churches, in your own practice, in your own performance, I encourage you, go for those sounds and try to not understand, but try to appreciate the mystery of faith, that we don't know it all, and that it's Jesus that brings that truth and knowledge. One day we will have all those answers, but for now, let's explore that so we can continue to dive in and lean on Jesus Christ. Thank you very much for listening to Hymn of the Week.